Okay, so first of all, I would like to apologise for mixing up my channels. I do have a separate maths channel, and I have gone and answered a question on Facebook under the wrong account. So that's why it says the Christian Gamer and it doesn't actually say my real name. Anyway, I'm on as the Christian Gamer, so I'll answer as the Christian Gamer. So the question we've been asked is x minus y raised to the power of y minus x equals 1. Comment your answer. And of course we're trying to find values for x and y that satisfy this. Now I've answered x can't be equal to y, or we will have 0 to the power 0, which is undefined. In some areas of maths, 0 to the power 0 can be defined, but in the main, 0 to the power 0 is classified as undefined. So our solutions are any x such that x minus y equals 1. So if we have x minus y equal to 1, then we have 1 raised to the power anything will be 1. Another option is y minus x equals 0, in which case it doesn't matter what x minus y is, but the only way y minus x can equal 0 is if x equals y, and we have already excluded that as a possibility. So our only options are x minus y equals 1. Okay, so Gerado Maute, I'm sorry if I don't pronounce your name right, said it is not correct. If x equals 0, then y equals 1. So then he restates the question and says 0 plus 1 to the power 1 minus 0 equals 11. I assume he means 1 raised to the power 1 equals 1. And that actually makes no sense. So let's just have a quick look at what he's saying. So first of all, I've asserted that x minus y equals 1. So if we go x minus y equals 1, then what we're saying is x is equal to 1 plus y. Now assume x equals 0, and then if we solve for y, we take the 1, we can take the 1 over here, and we're saying negative 1 equals y. So if x equals 0, y is equal to negative 1. And we can prove that just by substituting it in. So 0 minus negative 1 is equal to 0 minus a negative will be plus. So 0 plus 1 is equal to 1. So if x equals 0, y equals negative 1. Now let's substitute that into our equation, and we have 0 minus negative 1 is 0 plus 1 raised to the power of y is negative 1, isn't it? Yeah, y is negative 1. So that's negative 1 minus 0. Okay, so let's copy that. We'll pop that down here somewhere nice and out of the way, where we've got space to work. So that's equal 1 to the power negative 1, which is equal to, a negative exponent is a reciprocal, so that's equal to 1 over 1, which is equal to 1. So my solution does indeed hold up. Okay, so let's forget that now, because we've shown that my solution holds up. But now let's take Gerado's. Now you've said if x equals 0, then y equals 1. I don't know where you got that from, because that has nothing to do with what I said, but let's do it. X equals 0, y equals 1. And let's substitute that in. So we've got x minus y raised to the power of y minus x. And that's supposed to equal 1. Okay, so x minus y, so we've got 0 minus 1 raised to the power of 1 minus 0, which is equal to negative 1 raised to the power of 1, which is equal to negative 1. And that's not equal to 1. So when x equals 0 and y equals 1, that is not a solution to the question that was given. Anyway, I hope that was helpful. Please update your comment if you have, or leave a comment on my YouTube page if you have any more questions or want some follow-up on that. Have a nice day.